Incredible innovations are taking place in Indian EV scooter market. Each companies are taking their own unique path to bring out the best EV, which is maintenance-free, cost-effective, and which has the best range. We have heard that battery technology and the range is the most important aspect of an EV vehicle. Now, I will be taking you to important steps of 3D designing an EV vehicle, and I will brief you why all these steps are most important. I am Shamith, working as Product Design and Development Engineer at Addere Creations. Electric vehicles have been identified as a promising technology of the future. They have the potential to increase the fuel economy and reduce gas emissions when compared to conventional vehicles. Emerging technologies and automotive trends are making a massive impact on the EV market. Today's EV is more like a data center on wheels, where software content is ever increasing, which is making it more complex and sophisticated. Today's EV is not only about the performance of a vehicle, which makes a customer decide, but also the appeal in terms of vehicle design also matters. Meeting the expectations of the customer and following the trends in the market, EV scooter is designed keeping in mind all the aspects. Let me take you through the different steps of EV designing process. The initial step in creating an EV is understanding what present and future market is looking for. Is it the best design, the best cost, the best features, all of it, or something else? To determine the scope of the EV scooter to be manufactured, market analysis and research is necessary to formulate the required data. The customer needs and market trends are translated into engineering requirements such as weight, function, cost, and handling. In the planning stage itself, the position of the vehicle in the market is need to be decided, whether it is a luxurious one, a sporty one, or an economically feasible vehicle. Then it is decided with the body structure, appearance, design, and other factors. With the help of manual sketches and digital drawings, design team creates proportions, shapes, and surface designs of the vehicle. Progressively, more details are added to the design sketches, which are approved by layers of management, and finally, digital renders are taken. The design process occurs concurrently with product engineers who will be engineering the styling data for meeting performance, manufacturing, and safety regulations. The sketches are transformed with 3D digital models and rendered for real-time evaluation with matchability measurements in multiple stages. The development process will require the 3D model fully developed to meet the artistic ideas with all engineering and manufacturing requirements. Designers draw inspiration from other design disciplines such as industrial design, fashion, home furnishing, architecture, and sometimes product design. The designers use information to develop the themes and concepts which are further refined and tested on the vehicle models. Consumer feedback is generally sought at this point to help iteratively refine vehicle outcomes according to the targeted market that will continue throughout the rest of the design refinement process. After more progressive refinement of the designs, manufacturable files are derived for prototyping. The data is used to create quarter scale and finally full-size mock-ups of the final design. The traditional methods used in creating prototypes were CNC machining, clay carving, and more. However, with the use of 3D printing technology, prototypes are now being made with materials used for actual manufacturing. The prototypes will help to understand the design of the EV in a real sense. It is then tried and tested to finalize the design concept and move ahead for manufacturing. Now, I am sure you have an idea of the steps in designing an EV scooter. However, companies with bigger budgets carry out more refined steps in coming up with a design. We at Addere Creations are helping EV startups in the design and prototyping of complete or parts of their upcoming EV scooters. Get in touch with us for more details. Make sure to keep logged on Addere Creations YouTube channel as we are coming up with more exciting videos. Subscribe if not done already and click on the bell icon to receive notifications. Thank you.